met with the team in an undisclosed location. We are not within Ellensburg proper, but we are in the surrounding area. Strauss mentioned watching a show called River Monsters that I might check out to help pass the time as I'm stuck here, helplessly waiting for updates. I'm going to do everything I can to help the agents out from here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. After telling them all that I had learned about what was happening in town, they wanted to go take a look for themselves. It's my understanding they went to the Green Box, where they found that it had been organized and cleaned and tidied, which leads me to believe that we are not alone here anymore. I'm going to do my best to put some feelers out there, see if I can figure out what their guise is. Try to give the team a heads up. I just hope they're being smart. I hope they're laying low. I hope they're not doing anything stupid. I hope I didn't do something stupid with this. I feel like I did. I feel like I'm putting their lives at risk. But I still feel like it's the right thing to do. I know the group visited the house, saw the ashed remains, the barren plot of land. If only it ended there. End of entry 2. So you guys are standing in front of the, I guess, tore down remains of 1206 Spooner Avenue. We see, I think each of you kind of had like a little moment towards the end there where you're remembering certain funner times there. Were they fun for everybody? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Hippin' and hoppin'.
Yeah, you guys are remembering, killing innocent people there, burning it down, facing a creature from beyond your comprehension, and you're just having a great old day as you guys are back in Ellensburg. And yeah, you guys visited the Green Box, saw that it had been organized a little bit better than it was last time, and it sounded like your guys' plan was to break into the crime scene later tonight.
Which, yeah, that might be our plan, but that, I don't think, did we tell them when we got in the car? Well, the bull's there, the journal's not.
Oh, well, would you... Yeah, I guess.
Yep. Drama.
Drama.
I'd save it for when we're here at Spooner Street.
She probably wouldn't just say it nonchalantly in the car that Agnes has the journal. She would probably wait till, say, everyone went back to the hotel and everything was secure and she knew that, no one would come out of somewhere where we're not... And just kind of ambush,
I like the idea of that at the house, though. You brought it up there, did we leave it behind? Did it burn up in it?
Yeah,
I think that's a good...
He's standing outside looking in the grass, the knife and the bowl are in the Green Box still, so nobody used that, but the journal's not. Did it get lost in the house? Is it gone?
Who actually, because we would, at least us three would remember who took the items back to the Green Box.
It was Agnes, because she was the one that did all the... Well, she was the only one that didn't reach a breaking point, so she was the most sane of all of you
we
guys.
were all fucked
So I guess
up.
I looked at you, Agnes, and she's did you bring it back to the Green Box?
I feel like she would be kind of dismissive and just be yeah, I took everything back, I wrote all the reports, I did everything I was supposed to do, but not make eye contact with you. She'd be looking down and just trying to see if she can get any clues or ascertain anything from the house remains, but she knows nothing's going to be there, but yeah.
So you that you put it in the Green Box. I want to be very clear.
I did not say I put it in the Green Box.
What do you actually say?
I did everything I was supposed to.
Okay.
Jim Duffy used to interrogate people. I would like to roll a human on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. I would say, Agnes, go and roll this,
Persuade?
Persuade, or I need that. What's the What'd you roll? Let's see what you rolled first there, Jim Duffy.
I rolled a 10 under 80.
Ooh, it's pretty nice.
Okay. Was there any skills for lying? I don't have a sheet in front of me. I apologize. That would persuade or
Just you
deception.
mentioned persuade.
Yeah, I think that falls under persuade.
Yeah,
but
let's
I
go-
can take a peek while you guys are actually.
Yeah, let's go
doing
with
it.
persuade.
Persuade?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I don't roll for anything?
No, you got to roll.
Oh,
see if you're convincing enough for his roll.
I got a 60? Is that 60? So 60, what's persuade? Over 41.
Okay,
I
so
failed.
Jim Duffy, you know that she's not telling the full truth. Jim Duffy catches on.
Okay.
Narrows his eyes.
No, it's well deserved. She would.
But he doesn't say anything. He doesn't.
No. I think she would definitely want to be in a more secure place to divulge that information properly.
That's fine. Okay. So you guys are just kind of sitting here. Is your guys' plan legitimately to break into the crime scene later today?
So, actually, well, first, I did want to see the silhouettes.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least mine.
Take
See
a
how
picture.
accurate it is. I'm a little
Take
bit
a selfie with
Yeah,
it.
I'm a little bit buffer than that.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Filter.
fine. So
Hashtag no filter.
you guys, you want to go visit them all?
So, yeah.
Are you going to split up and visit your own, or are you going to go visit them all as a squad?
I think we should squad it up.
Gonna brick squad it up?
Squad up.
I'd say
It's
whatever-
early in the day.
Whichever one's, I mean, they're all pretty close, but I mean, I'd be like, I'm down to go to mine. Coffee shop. I don't know.
Acid reflux.
Let's get some coffee.
Okay, cool.
I have a thing for coffee, ladies.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Where do you guys want to start at? Which one?
Coffee shop.
Mine.
We'll go to Perkins first, and then the coffee shop.
We don't even order
I
anything.
think that's my favorite thing is like, you guys legitimately went to Perkins like 3 times.
I don't want to have Perkins ever again.
They got their money. They got
Yeah.
tipped.
Hey, you know what? We actually went to Perkins, so
And it was fucking ass.
It,
yeah, it's not-
it
it's
wasn't.
not-
We should
I feel
have
like-
taken more pictures, I feel.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like we were on an off day. I feel like it could be better than what I had.
You think?
For sure.
I want to honestly say, though, the look on Jake's face when they put the hash
got it
browns in
bad.
front of you with, like, the mile-high pile of melted cheddar on top.
How dare
I
they?
couldn't believe that your cheddar wasn't melted.
They didn't
It's
even
just grated cheese.
didn't even fucking ask for cheese. You just serve
Like, did
fucking
they even-
hash browns with fake grated craft
Did they even
cheddar
grate
cheese.
it, or was it just from a bag?
It was fucking fully from a bag.
Oh, yeah, it
my
had that
God.
powder on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Fuck you,
Perkins.
Perkins.
We're not going to get sponsorship now.
Richard Perkin, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
Fuck you personally.
Okay, yeah. So you guys head to Java Blast, and you see on the kind of like in the alleyway of this building is your mural, we'll say, in a sense.
Oh, art.
Yeah.
And you
It's a little
see
bit
it
derivative.
is very very crisp. It's like almost like there's no bleed out from like the shadow of it. It's almost like your shadow is against the wall, like the outline and everything. There's no
Peter Pan-like.
kind of Peter Pan like, yeah. And you see kind of written
Your
above
silhouette is very Peter Pan-like.
Yeah.
it moves on its own.
So it's like
Just middle
so we're all
finger.
just there. We're all just looking at
Just
it at
move
this
it up and
point.
down constantly. Yeah, you guys are just standing there in this alleyway,
All right. So first
gazing
off, I'm like,
at you.
Agnes,
in shadow form.
forensics. I need to know what this is. What's the what was used to
Yeah.
put this here? Was the and specifically is the name that's listed here the same kind of like source as the shadow?
Good questions. Good questions. Let's find out. It's I have 50,
Chris,
so.
is that a cool thing? She can do forensics on that.
Are you trying to like scrape off a sample of the paint
Find
to
out
do it?
something about it.
Yeah, like,
what's-
maybe like lick it a little bit.
Is it paint? Is it like is it like like is
Chalk?
it burnt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it something? What's
Gotcha.
going on here?
Yeah, go ahead and give me the roll.
Lick it.
Oh gosh. Yeah. 51 over 50.
Yikes!
Well, hey, first off, go ahead and mark that as a failure so you get
Yeah.
your experience
Oh
point.
my god!
Thank you.
And now that she's at 51,
Yeah.
Well, actually, then my question is, because she also marked persuade.
She would, yes.
Because just for future reference, there is no lying skill.
Yeah.
However, we did specifically write if somebody's trying to lie to somebody, that person trying to detect it is rolling human.
Yeah.
And the other person is rolling persuade.
Perfect. We
And then
did
it's
it by
just
the book.
the-
We
It
did
is
it.
an-
Highest successful
It is
roll.
an opposed roll, human versus persuade.
Cool.
All right.
And since she could have rolled, to whoever rolls the highest,
If she would have rolled an 11 under 40,
then she would have lied to you.
she would have gotten
Yeah,
it.
I think there's an argument to be made, like, if you're lying to an NPC, but, like, they have no reason to think you might lie.
Right.
You might be rolling persuade
Sure.
or charisma. But if somebody's... if in that situation, it is human versus persuade.
To be fair, she
Just so-
never intended to be that convincing. Well,
No, sure.
the dice said that, but like she wanted to be in a secure location because like taking out the journal where the shit went down probably would have been a bad idea.
Fair.
Yeah.
So
It's a
just
good way to fail up there.
thank you. That's how I live my life, failing upwards.
One fail at a time.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay, so you like try to get anything off of it, and like you can't even chip a paint off or anything like that.
No, so it's paint.
Like it is, but if it was paint, like you can chip off little
Yeah,
flakes.
yeah.
Nothing comes off of it. It's almost like it was etched into the wall itself.
Oh, okay.
Like
And-
you run your finger along it, you can't feel any point where it feels like slightly raised around it or anything.
It's
like
like
that.
it's in the wall.
Is this
Yes.
is this like, okay, so we're at the coffee shop, it's just like right around it's if I'm looking at the coffee shop from the street, I can see this silhouette.
No, you have to like kind of go down the alley, and it's on the wall of like So like
I
where
guess-
the coffee shop is, there's an alley, like kind of an alleyway between it. There where they're like kind of the back of shops. It's on that wall. Like if you're driving from one direction, sure you'd see it.
Okay,
But if you're looking at it from the
perfectly
front of
answers
it,
my
no.
question. I want to go into the coffee shop,
Sure.
get some coffee.
Okay. What you getting?
Just an Americano.
Okay. Good call.
Oh,
Yeah.
Smart.
classy.
Smart.
That's classy.
And while it's busy because of the rodeo.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
Tons
Yep.
of people.
They got the Ellensburg Rodeo special. You can get the cowboy coffee if you want it.
What is
Okay,
it?
so I get the front like, hey, what's the cowboy coffee?
I just made that up on
Yeah,
spot.
okay.
Not gonna offer
I'll
give
take
me coffee.
It's got
16 ounce.
chew dip and
Yeah, he goes-
Americano.
It says I'll take a 16-ounce Americano, and yet most coffee shops they're just like, you order, you go to the end,
Yeah.
people are back there. Wally's sitting there waiting for his coffee.
What name do you give him?
It depends if the rest of these people are coming in.
I don't know. Are they?
I want a coffee.
I mean, I would have asked you to get me a Pentashot Venti Frappuccino with extra caramel drizzle.
No.
No.
So yeah, we're coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I'd pay cash, but I would just give him. I'll just give him the name Steve. Just the first thing off the top of his head. If they're with me,
I'm gonna roll see if there's another Steve. So you have to make the last name. No, I'm just joking.
I could.
Oh, that guy is Steve. Also, what's your last name?
Stevenson.
Irwin.
So yeah, tell him my name's Steve, and while I'm waiting for my coffee, be like, hey, I'm just in town for the rodeo, and I noticed, and we've been kind of just going around town. I used to go to college here. I noticed there's a couple of these weird graffiti things up. Have you seen these? There's one right around the corner here.
The person helping you, we're gonna say her name is Chelsea.
Okay,
Because
got a
I
little name
think
tag.
there's a disproportionate amount of like female workers in Ellensburg at coffee shops that I've
I mean,
noticed.
in every coffee shop.
But
Is it like a Chelsea that ends in EA or Chelsea that ends in EY?
She's wearing a name tag,
yeah, I know. Let's roll.
or is it just an I?
Let's roll.
It's just I got a 66. So that's we'll say it's a critical failure. So it's with an I.
Oh my god.
Oh, God, good lord.
Oh gosh. She's like,
Chelsea.
oh.
Chelsea.
What kind of Chelsea is that?
She goes by Sean.
Sigh.
What,
just
is that like the Instagram white woman Instagram
It's
kind
just-
of
it's
like?
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be CHEL-C. Chelsea.
Like she has avocado toast for breakfast every morning.
Apostrophe C.
And so she kind of looks at you. She's like, "Yeah, that it just popped up on Saturday. I'm not
Huh.
quite sure. Like, I don't know, probably some kids."
some art student thing or something.
Maybe. I mean, I know there's a couple other places that got
Yeah, I think I
photos.
saw one by the credit union.
Yeah, there's one there. There's one by Crest Furniture got one. I know there's not another one somewhere, but it's weird. Like
Popped
we
up
tried to wash
Saturday.
it off. We got the pressure washer out there and we couldn't get it off. But yeah, so
Okay.
whatever they used is pretty resilient. I'll give them that.
Huh. Weird. Oh well, college kids these days. thanks a lot, and like walks out.
Did you finger gun? Did you finger gun
No, I
Chelsea?
didn't finger gun her. I just
You should finger gun him.
Chelsea.
Talk with you later.
All right.
Make a note of
Cool.
Strauss's love interest.
Yeah.
That's how he
I'm
flirts. He's just like,
she's I see her name tag. It's like, yeah, can Chelk? Can I ask you a question?
Oh my god.
No, I just wanted to see like she could corroborate what day.
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah,
glad I didn't have to ask, but I was curious if they tried to clean it. Too.
Gotcha.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what you learn.
So I go back out there with my
And it was
my
sorry,
Penta
overnight Saturday, right?
caramel drizzle.
yeah.
Okay.
And so I want to do the same. I don't know if we commented on just the name as well, because I know you said that we can't get off the. I want to. Does it look similar? The name.
Yes.
And
all of it is same. Yeah.
It's like the same type
Same
of deal.
level of like
Etched,
pigment
whatever.
to
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Everything.
Cool.
So, and it's kind of a sloppier handwriting too. Like it doesn't look very like it's not neat.
Like if I try to find the font, what would the font name be?
That's a good question. It'd
brick
probably
wall
be-
waterfall.
You were
Wingdings.
on it.
And it's not any of our handwriting.
No. You none of it matches anything that you know.
It doesn't match Isabel Wheeler's journal, does it?
Oh.
Okay.
It does not. But that's a very, very.
That's a good
That was
question.
good. That
Yeah.
was good. That was stalling.
Before
So, had that been true, I would have given you some sort of a hero point or
Yeah.
something. There.
Thank you.
That's good.
Very, very, very astute.
crack the case wide open. Before we go to the next location, Jim Duffy wants to go to a hardware store and get like a hammer and a crowbar because I'm getting some of that wall.
Oh.
You know what
Just
I'm
at the
saying?
next
Just
location.
in the middle of the day.
Not the bank, maybe the furniture store. What was the
Brewdoo Pub is probably our best
Voodoo
option.
Pub? I'll bang the shit out of that wall.
Yeah.
Gang, 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 gang. Get a chunk out of it. We can give it to Wes. She said we'd have some support. We don't know what that means. It might be nothing. She might.
And if we get lucky, it's on the corner. You can just chisel out one brick.
Exactly. And she might come back and be like, they've tested it. They have no fucking idea. Maybe that's it.
But
Too. I don't know.
that's a smart move. Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
and before I just want, so the silhouette did actually like is the same. Like I put myself up against it in T pose.
Do you think?
This silhouette was made for me.
Guys,
Yes,
guys,
exactly.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
yeah. Holy shit!
You start to slide back into it.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Unless unless Reflux has grown a couple inches over. I don't know when you stop growing. I don't remember. I'm not.
Like 18.
Yeah,
You'd be shrinking
it's the exact
down to,
same.
like,
Like unless she's
Yeah.
gotten a little chubbier or skinnier, that would be the only reference of where.
Okay, all right.
But it's pretty much same
Cool.
height, same
All right.
everything.
So
Down
it
to
is-
like you can like put your fingers in the outlines and like same.
Crazy. But also, now that I think about it, it might even be better to come back at night and collect the sample. And
That
so we
could
can
be a
just
good
go to
idea,
the hardware
yeah.
store at any time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an Ace Hardware around the kind of
Yeah, sure.
somewhere, so you can just
Yeah.
pop in there and grab it.
The one that we hung out outside of.
Yes,
Let's
the
get
one
a-
we hung outside of.
Yeah.
I guess we already have a flashlight, so yeah. I want a flashlight.
Okay.
Nice.
I want to cast my shadow at the
Oh,
shadow.
dude.
Shadowceptions.
Yeah.
You just summoned the Arthotep. We all died. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Game over.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be great. You line up like a foot away from it. We shine a light, and as soon as the shadows match, you just disappear.
Yeah.
Your shadow just starts choking you.
Oh my god, that'd be so
You
sick.
enjoy it 10%.
It'd be a reflex version of Nyarlathotep. He infects me.
It's the real Stampede.
It is.
You know?
And again, you see, you go into this coffee shop and it's just full of cowboys and people like in denim shirts and plaid shirts and cowboy boots, and
Nice.
most of it looks probably pretty new. Like some of it's broken in, but the other stuff looks like they're probably a little bit of peacocking going on. This is probably like a big weekend for some of them, so they can put on their fancy duds. So,
I'm a cowboy, baby.
What the? I forget what to look like.
I'm a cowboy.
I love how he started out like claiming to be like some
Oh, yeah.
poor like white trash kid who was
Yeah.
a rapper.
Yep.
And now like his whole like he released that one song where it's like hanging out on like doing acid on like a dock like by a beach. I'm like, it's the least redneck like white trash thing I've heard of, dog.
And they love him.
yeah.
Yeah.
They love him.
Yeah.
I like to picture everyone, like all the women in the coffee shop, have like the straw, brand new straw cowboy hats
Oh,
and the flannel shirts that are like tied in the middle, and she's just wearing like sweatshirt, baseball cap, and like just oversized, and just like death gripping the suitcase with like papers hanging out of it, and she's like, hot chocolate,
Like
What,
it.
sprinkles whipped cream or just
just hot chocolate,
Okay.
just straight Straight out.
Give it to me straight.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you guys can spend the rest of the day doing whatever you guys need to do. If you're gonna want to go get the hammer and stuff like that, I'm not gonna be trivial about getting little knickknacks like that. If you want to pick up some flashlights, I don't know if you guys want to grab some walkie-talkies. All right, I will assume that Reflex probably brought some.
Idea.
We need some.
Are we seeing any of the other silhouettes in the daytime at this point?
If you guys want to, absolutely.
I do want to drive by all of them, just get our eyes on them so we can kind of make a mental map of where they are.
Yeah, so when you guys go to, we'll say you just go to the Brew Pub one next. That one is actually like on the back of the building, like kind of almost where like the so there's like the building kind of obviously got four sides. So on the back side that kind of faces where the dumpster is and everything, as I knock that down and you hear it. Down the back side where the dumpster and everything would be, that's where it's at. It's like almost right next to the dumpster. Like you can see the back door coming out that would like lead to probably where the kitchen is, or like the kind of brew area. It's right there.
It's the dumpster behind the Brew Pub. That's a common meetup spot.
It is.
Yeah.
That's where kids hang out these days.
Duffy, you're more than trash. I'm sorry your silhouette's next to a dumpster.
So you can see like the
Fuck
Brew
that
Pub.
guy.
There's like it's a smaller building, and then to the side of it, there's almost like an outdoor area, and then behind that is kind of where this is at. If you guys go to the Kittitas First Credit Union to look at the one there, that one is basically on the side of the street, like on the side facing
Main Street?
So I kind of imagine this one being the Wells Fargo. If I don't think you guys remember where the Wells Fargo was there, but it's right across from Gus's shop from Central City Comics. Right on the corner there's like parking lot. It's right there on the corner, like it's like facing the streets. So
And the handwriting's the same on each?
same handwriting. For the Crest Furniture one, so when you approach Crest Furniture, it is a large building. It is I think it's one of the older buildings in Ellensburg.
Oh, the really tall ones.
It's right across from this place called the Tav. It's right on the corner of Main Street, and it's like super long, super wide. The whole front of it, the whole like each side facing the roads is all glass, and you see there's a bunch of furniture store. So there is a lot of through the windows you see a lot of like mid-century modern furniture, but also a lot of like rustic stuff that looks like like live edge tables and shit like that you would assume like they're trying to pander to like farmhouses and stuff like that in the surrounding area. But there's again another side alley there, and on that side alley is this one of Agnes. So
All right.
and that's what you guys see. Yeah, so those are the corners. And I think while you guys, like, if you guys go to the one for Crest, you see there's an elderly woman kind of like in the alleyway, like smoking against the wall as you guys are kind of walking
I was
past.
going to ask if anybody wanted to try to talk to anybody else about them. I mean, I just wanted to see the one, but if maybe she's got more info, who knows?
Yeah, you see she's an older woman, probably like
Is there all
60.
four of us walking into an alleyway?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
We would not want to be conspicuous.
Chris, I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
I'm not you.
You tell me.
Agnes would definitely want to see her own silhouette.
Okay, so maybe does Agnes go by herself?
I mean,
I'd
unless
say
anyone
one
goes
more
with
person
her.
would be good. One
Yeah,
more.
I'll chill in the car.
Yeah, I'll wait in the car. Too.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, so you two approach, and like none of this I think is super secretive, so I'm not going to make you guys take your headphones off or anything like that. But you guys approach, and you see this woman's kind of like on the side of the door. She's smoking a cigarette, finishing it up. She's about 65-ish.
It's a good age.
She looks like B. Arthur from the Golden
Oh.
Girls. I think she's probably a little
says
bit more
things.
heavy set than B. Arthur, but she looks like B. Arthur. And she sees you guys approaching, and she just kind of like is like flicking her cigarette ashes out, and she's like, "Howdy, what brings you down the alley? You want to smoke?"
That is a legitimate question one would ask walking down an alley. Okay, now I have to think about this. I think Agnes would probably like take off her baseball cap and like look less like
Yeah.
weird and just
Even that, she'd just be like like afternoon or something like that. She's just greeting you guys as you're walking through.
yeah. I think Agnes should probably like trying to be like nice and cool and friendly. She'd just be like, "Oh, good morning. Yeah, I'm really excited about that rodeo in town."
She's like, yeah, it typically brings a lot of business in here. It's a hopefully some of these people are going to buy some furniture from here, but fingers crossed, right? We'll put it on sale, and maybe some people will take some things home with them.
Oh, you own the store?
She's like, I do. My name's Marissa Crest. And she kind of like sticks her hands out or like waves at you. She goes to shake you, but she's like, yep, my name's Marissa Crest, so I'm the owner of this fine establishment.
Oh, how long have you been here?
She's like, oh, years. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. She's like, my parents used to own this furniture shop, and I took it over from them, and just kind of carrying on the family business of sorts.
And then Agnes would probably like gesture over to the graffiti quote on like weird quotes, and then Agnes would be probably like, how long has that graffiti been here?
That showed up Saturday night, Sunday morning. I've been doing my best to get it off, like getting rid of it, but it's not working. She's like, you could even see like, she's like, I tried to paint over it, and as you look, you can see like paint on either side of it, like fresh, almost freshest paint over it, and that is completely like bled through it.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, like the silhouette bleeds on top of the paint.
Yeah. She's like, I tried to paint over it. I thought that might work, and then I came back the next day and it was still there, like didn't cover any of it up.
Oh,
she's like,
weird.
I've never seen anything like that. It's beyond my comprehension.
Agnes would probably be just like, there's some scientific graffiti humbo jumbo that gets rid of paint on top of paint. I'm sure no one really understands it now. All those hoodlums find specific ways to make our lives uncomfortable.
She's like, yeah, I know there was here. My friend Olivia, she works at the credit union. They got one. And then my other friend Sharon, she works at the Brewdoo pub. I know they got hit. And then there's one at one of the coffee shops around town. I know they got hit up too.
Oh, very specific.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. You know, people are just trying to, especially when they're going to put stuff like this we can't get rid of. Like, just brings the town value down, it feels like.
Yeah, especially with a large event going on. It's kind of like brings everything down lower, and just not right for the common folk that live here every day. Hard-working common folk. Is there anything different about Agnes' silhouette, or is everyone just the same?
Everyone's the same.
Everyone's the same.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think Agnes would probably take like a quick photo of it on her phone, and she'd just be like, sometimes I just like to collect random art on my phone, if you don't mind.
She's like, oh yeah, no, feel free to take the main photo. It's like, if you want to stand next to it, I'll take a photo with you too.
That is alleyway talk. Yeah. That is how people talk in alleyways.
Yeah.
I just like to collect random pieces of art on my phone.
Exactly.
Yeah. She would just like take her up on it, and then maybe she would ask.
She's like, you want to get into this, young man? I can take a photo of both of you next to it.
Agnes would probably play along and like grab Acid Reflux by the elbow, and she'd just be like, yeah, we would love to take a photo next to it.
And she gets your phone, she snaps the photo, and like, hand you back. She's like, there you go. Hope you guys have fun. She's like, outline is a lot closer to you than I would expect it to be. That's kind of weird. Huh. She's like, I gotta go back to work. It was nice meeting you. Have a good day. If you want some new furniture, feel free to come in. We got a sale going on right now. It's a rodeo sale, so we got about, like 20 to 40% off everything in there, so.
Oh, well, thank you so much. We'll probably be back. We just got a brand new place ourselves, so it's really empty. So, yeah, we'll take you up on that.
She's like, oh, that's great to hear. Welcome to where'd you get a place at?
Oh, east. Just probably next to the storage units east. Anyway, thanks so much.
She's like, okay. All right, well, it was nice to meet you. She's like, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Oh, Willow Stratosphere.
Willow
Stratosphere.
Let's talk about this.
I got something to say about this. So Misha,
what?
Unhinged.
Misha,
what is Willow Stratosphere?
Hold on, guys. I've been in proximity of Misha's superpower more than a couple times. Her superpower is unfettered stream of consciousness. She can just say a thing, and she doesn't know what it is until she says it. It's amazing.
Dude,
I gotta write that down. That's good.
My God,
it's a wonder to observe every time. Where did Stratosphere come from?
I mean, to be fair, somebody who walks into alleyways, talks like a weirdo to old ladies, and says that they like to take pictures of random art, absolutely would be named Willow Stratosphere.
I wouldn't
Chris is
question it
losing
for a fucking second. If I was smoking a cigarette on 6th Ave and someone walked up to me, they were like, "Hey man, you know what? I just like collecting fucking art on my phone. You want to take a picture of me in front of this?"
Yeah.
And then was like, "Yeah, my name is Willow Stratosphere." I'd be like, I'd believe every fucking word.
I think the only other name that would fit there would like be Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dakota Stratosphere.
I honestly didn't know what it was going to be until it came out of my
No, that's
mouth.
good.
so-
It was perfect.
Yep, that's how you do it.
Thank you. All right.
That's amazing.
So she looks just like, Willow, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure, hopefully I'll see you later. And she just kind of like, you see there's a side door there. She just kind of like puts a key into it, opens it up, and then goes back into what you assume would be like maybe the back like warehouse kind of area of this building.
So I'm just going to say, we made a mistake. She knows that you fit the silhouette now.
I have no reason to suspect her.
I mean, the other agents are going to come asking for like questions for this owner, so we're fucked. Okay, whatever, it's fine.
But she's going to describe us as Willow
You're almost
Stratosphere.
paranoid.
Don't worry,
And,
they're going to be
reflux.
looking for Willow Stratosphere, so it's fine.
And like they're kind of like looking for like, oop, I just hit it. Like new couple moved in, like cover story. So like we're pretty
fuck.
big
You're
description,
fine.
I guess.
God damn, that was
Yeah, good one.
gold. That was audio gold.
Thank you.
All right.
More to come. She can do it. She can do it on
I
cue,
should have been
basically.
like, oh, we hyphenated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my last name is Willow Stratosphere.
Yeah, she's Strato, I'm Sphere.
Yeah,
Oh, I was hoping it was like stratosphere hyphen like origami or something.
I was
Stratosphere
hoping
origami.
that somebody asked your name and you gave them a hyphenated last name.
Yeah.
You're like, don't even worry about
Yeah.
my first name. My last name is
Ooh,
Willow
yeah,
Stratosphere.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh man.
There you
Okay,
go.
so you guys gonna wait. Anything else you guys are gonna do, or are we gonna smash cut to the evening?
Well, I think one thing that Agnes would like to do is put a pin on Google Maps on where all of these silhouettes were located to see if there's like an aerial clue of some kind. Like, is there a center? Is it a square? Like, yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, there's 4, so it's not like there's.
Square is
Yeah, it's
pretty
a
much
square.
what trapezoid.
But yeah, you don't see anything that stands out to you as
All right.
like, no. So, but it's a good thought. I like the thought process. All right, so we gonna smash cut to the evening.
Okay, so there's nothing I want to do.
Who's driving?
Probably Agnes because it's
Agnes.
her rental car.
Sorry, Willow is driving.
Willow, all right.
Stratosphere.
Yeah. Miss
While
Stratosphere.
she's driving,
That's if nasty.
if we're not having a conversation, Strauss is looking at the. Oh God, I just got the name of it. It is the Ellensburg Daily Record website, looking for any news articles about either graffiti showing up or any, like, looking at if there's a police blotter or something, any strange crimes of any sort that's like, random violence or
Gotcha.
whatever. Just something odd over that Saturday to Sunday night.
Yeah. So you.
I mean, he's not looking super hard. He's just in the car.
You
like,
see, there's definitely there's a blotter about the graffiti itself.
like it just popped up.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you don't see anything. Like there's no violence or anything until obviously those murders. So, but yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we see the sun. We do like the speed shot of the sun setting down in Ellensburg. We see the moon rising up. What time are you guys going there? Like late, like mid, like 11:30ish.
I would say
Midnight-ish?
when there's still people there drinking, so it can kind of be.
You guys are going to the check out the apartment, right? That's playing.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go to the pub to get the
Oh.
sample off the wall, but I don't care either way.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get. I would like to get a sample as well.
Okay, we could say you guys do that and then go. Yeah, I think with enough stuff going on there, I mean it's a happening place. It's rowdy as shit. They're playing country music, so I think you just kind of chiseling something real quick, hitting something off.
Yeah.
So when we chisel it off, does it regenerate past the new chisel?
So you're able to, if you chisel a chunk off, like a piece comes off with you, but you can see it's like further back into the
It
wall.
goes-
Like when you
Oh,
take the
shit,
chunk
yeah.
off, it's deeper in.
That's not good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in a little baggie and then save it for West.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So. So you guys pull up to the 18th Avenue apartments. It is obviously on 18th Avenue. That is the main kind of cross-section road. It is kind of a U-shaped layout. There are 3 buildings, one on the left, one in the back, one on the right. And in the middle of there, kind of towards more the front, there is the cabana/offices. So there's like, they have a little gym there. I don't think they have a pool, but obviously if you're going to rent there. And then the rest, there's like a big open middle area for parking. You guys would know that the murder took place in C107.
They
so
said B107.
I'm going to say C because that would be the right-hand side. So, as I think about it logically, A would be the left, B would be the back building, C would be the right-hand side. And so I think as you guys just kind of pull up, you look around, you see there's still some police tape across the door. It's obviously closed. You don't see any police, like there's no officers in the parking lot. And I think as you guys kind of scan around, you can see there's security cameras coming off of light poles looking at, they have some sort of security system that you can make aware of.
I think maybe we should try to head around the back.
Yeah. I mean, I also have lock-picking stuff, but I mean, yeah, I think that'd be pretty conspicuous unless we came, like, super at night. Or, it's not night. Is it night?
It would be night now,
Okay,
yeah.
night now, okay. Well, yeah, we can try to get one of those windows. That would be... That can work.
Okay. So you're going to try to get in through, like, one of the window,
I'm a window. Oh, are you doing this from the parking lot?
Wait, sorry. I thought we were approaching...
So the doors face the parking lot. So
Yeah.
there's the backside with windows if you wanted to try to get back there and come through a window.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought you were saying, look, I could just go in the front door, lock pick it there. But, like, no.
Yeah, walk that back. We want to go through a window.
Okay, cool. So you guys get to the backside. What's your lockpicking at?
It's at 40.
Okay. Anybody have a higher lockpick? Otherwise, you're probably going to have to roll. 40's not
no,
very
I don't.
high.
Oh, well, you actually have to put craft or something into that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I definitely don't.
Okay, give me that roll to see if you can get one of these windows unlocked.
Nice.
I don't know how. Shimmy it or figure out a way.
Nice, 21.
Perfect. So we see Reflex back there kind of looking at the window, maybe untying a bolt where it would, some sort of thing. He's able to shimmy it up and get it open. And the blinds are drawn, obviously, because they don't want people looking into there. Who's going to be the first person through?
Probably not Jim Duffy. He's pretty big.
We'll have to wait till somebody opens a back slider.
Yeah. Just open the front door for me.
I'm kind of thinking same for.
So I do want
Strauss.
to. First off, I want to look around to see like how many people
So
are.
you're
in
going
eye
in?
shot. How many people are in eye shot of kind of what we're doing? Here
This is like in the back area.
Yeah.
So there's like,
So we're pretty hidden.
if somebody's looking out their window, like the back, there's a fence because there's a business on the other side of this. There's like a little deli and a gas station. So there's like a fence, kind of a chain link fence with the sliders, the privacy slider blocking it all. So there's probably like a good 6 feet back here of yard. So if anybody was looking out their windows at this point, they'd be able to see you.
Cool.
But
So I look around and see if there's anyone.
nope,
No? Okay.
not that you see.
Okay. And then I'll go in. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty dexterous and I have good alertness, so I'm
Okay.
pretty confident with this task.
Okay, so we see
Yeah. Give me a leg.
we see Reflux. You get a little bit of help, hoist over into this window, step down onto the carpet, and it's kind of like as you step onto the ground, or like I'm assuming there's probably like some sort of a what's the thing I'm looking
Like a
for?
tarp?
Not a tarp, but like there's what's those things called that you put clothes into?
Wardrobe? Armoire?
There's-
Basket.
No, basket. There's like a shelf, like a
Dresser?
Dresser. There's
Trash
a dresser
can.
by the window
Okay.
that you kind of step onto,
Mhm.
and then you step down off of that onto the carpet, and it feels like kind of crunchy under your. And if you turn on your light, you see that there is a whole lot of blood in this room.
Okay, so first off, I don't move once I'm in, and I just listen for anything for
Don't.
like a good amount of time.
Don't hear it.
Yeah.
You see that there is a bed, like a bed that's in front of you, and it looks like the sheets are just like dried blood everywhere. You see that there is blood splatter across the ceiling, and then there's a large pool of blood, like kind of on the ground as well.
So it's like there's dried blood, but there's also non-dried blood. Or something.
No,
Or
it's all dry,
Okay.
but like there's just different it looks like you see it across the ceiling, like on the walls, on the bedspread itself. There's some that seeped onto the floor that you're kind of standing in that's all dry.
Wow.
Agnes will probably want to get in that
So
room.
yeah, I'll go ahead and turn on my flashlight and kind of make sure that it's not. I'm kind of hiding it because you don't need a lot of light. You just a
Right.
little bit of light, and I just want to make sure it's not obvious from outside that we're like looking
Yeah.
here. So I just kind of look around, get a good eye on that stuff, and then I'll say, all right, there's a lot of blood. I'll kind of lean out the window, just say there's a lot of blood. Okay, we can get someone else in here.
All right, so Agnes is going to jump in.
Agnes jumps in. She has like a backpack, just all in black. She's up for this espionage.
Are you guys going to go lock the door for these two?
Yeah.
Or?
So if you guys want to go around back, I'll be like, I can unlock it for you if you want.
I thought we were already round back.
Well, I'm saying
There's no slider door. Like, this is just straight. Like, it's just nothing but.
I'm saying like yeah.
Oh, there's no back door.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then,
There's just two windows.
Yeah, you just open up the door a little bit, crack it. We'll walk in.
Yeah, I could open the front door if that's
Yeah.
what you want, but I don't know if that's good because then people see you come walking in. But that's what we want.
I'll just be quick, quiet, step onto the police tape.
Yeah, that's fine. So you guys get to the front door. You guys, so Duffy, Reflux and Agnes, you guys open the door to this bedroom, and it leads into a short hallway. You see there's another door on the other side of you, and to the right it looks like there's another door. And then there's kind of like a big opening, and when you go that way, it leads into kind of the living room where the front door is. So if you're looking at this from the outside, you come in through the front door into like the living room. To the left side, directly through there's a kitchen off in the corner, and then kind of set back, there's a bedroom on each side, and then a bathroom in the middle.
How many square feet? It sounds like a huge apartment.
I think they are... the two bedrooms are, I think they're 775 square feet to 782 square feet.
That was way off. Way off.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I kind of just head the direction towards the front door.
Okay, yeah. So as you come into the living room here, you see there's like, pizza boxes. There's like a futon, a TV, pizza boxes, kind of like food piled up on a table. There's a bong. And then you see written on the wall, like, as you kind of, when you come through, you look to the left, written on the wall there, it just says, "Hell is me" in blood.
Is there, as per the first episode, is there a way that Agnes can use forensics to see if it's animal blood or human blood?
You can certainly get a sample.
Always with the hell is me with these guys.
What the hell is me? What the hell is with that? I got 22 under.
Nice.
51.
Big crit.
All right, so you take a sample of this, and I think we're obviously doing this way quicker than it should be. I think sampling takes quite a long time.
I'm sure.
But I think you're able to you take a sample, you kind of test it, and you're fairly certain this is human blood.
Human.
Okay.
This is not animal blood.
Okay.
So would you say that the amount of blood is similar to the blood bomb that they described the first murder as?
Yeah, there's a lot of blood in the... Well, they would know there's a lot of blood in the one room. You haven't checked the other
I
room.
was going to ask that next, and can we check the other room?
You can certainly check the other room.
Well, as soon as they let us in, I suppose.
Yeah, so they let you in. You guys see the hell is me. You duck in. And like I said, it looked like people have been living here. Like, you can go look in the fridge, and there's, like, milk that's going to expire in 3 days.
Mustard.
There's
Always
corn
mustard.
dogs in the freezer. There's some dirty dishes in the sink, like stuff like that. Like, they've just been living here. I think if you go into the rooms, you kind of like can look through and see, like, there might be like one of the kids' backpacks there. You can see.
I want to start looking through stuff.
Agnes
If
would
I can,
probably
but-
have a question about the blood spatter that was in the bedroom if it was similar to the throaty, cutty people that committed suicide in the Spooner Avenue.
Well, yeah, that's the question is similar to the
no.
blood bombs.
Yeah.
So as you guys look at both of these,
Is there blood in the second room?
yes,
Okay.
you open up the door and it's a very similar scene. There's a smaller bed in there, but obviously different amounts of furniture too. But there is equally as amount of like blood on the ceiling, blood on the floor. There's blood splatters on the wall in here. Yeah.
Like
So-
someone slit their own throat.
No. It's tough to tell. Like, you don't see... Nothing looks... I mean, without seeing the bodies, you wouldn't be able to know, but I would say from your... You have pretty high forensics, right? You have like
I
60?
do. It's 51.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Sure.
And we weren't told a cause of death.
You
just,
were not.
Just 2 teens found murdered in their beds yesterday. Or not even their bed, just found murdered in their apartment.
Found
Yes.
murder. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to say that earlier I failed because I got 51 over
Yes.
50.
And I got 52.
I got 52 over 51 now.
Oh, man.
Well, it's
hilarious.
No, you're. Yeah. So, yeah, you don't think that this is similar, but you're not 100% sure. A lot of this looks more.
Staged?
No, like I guess bludgeoned, maybe. Like
Yeah,
you don't
it's-
like the splatter of everything is not consistent with what you'd think like a cut would be.
Like not
Sure.
the same source.
Right.
Like maybe there's multiple sort of sources from the first.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. Like it's without seeing the bodies and being
being
able
at
to
night,
right.
flashlight kind of thing.
I think the thing that was easy for you guys to comprehend with the old house was you knew they slit their throat.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened here.
Are we taking video or camera pictures?
I would
of any
definitely
kind?
at least take a picture of Hell is Me
Mhm.
and be a little worried about the camera flash being seen outside, but then I would take a picture of both bedrooms. And then I want to start looking for any identifying information about these two people, presumably students.
Sure. So
At this point, I'm gonna start trying to keep watch. I'm gonna be more monitoring the front of kind of like staying near windows near the front, just to kind of check if there's anyone coming.
sure. Yeah, so you guys are like you start looking through stuff, you find there is one of the guys' name was Mike Thompson.
I used to know Mike Thompson.
That's a very common name. And the
Oh,
other one
okay.
was Trevor Williams. And so you kind of find their school IDs or like paperwork assigned to them or whatnot. You see various photos with them with like their families or maybe previous girlfriends or something like that. It's kind of on the wall, splattered with blood right now. I think they're like they probably have some sort of like a pirate flag or like some sort of flag at like
Jolly
above their
Roger,
TV. Yeah. Obviously, there's the bong. There's just like a bunch of like pizza carton boxes and stuff.
So they were cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah,
They
they're
were
cool
too
dudes.
cool.
Yeah.
Too cool
They were
dudes.
just common. There's there's like a half rack of beer in the fridge. There's some liquor bottles.
Yeah.
They're just
One of them's
college
got a
kids.
bunch of manga.
Any
Shit ton of
A
hentai.
stack of hentai.
Yeah, dude. Just so much hentai.
I want to check the bathroom
Just
for
two
medications.
cool dudes.
Okay. I think if you go in there, you don't find anything.
No prescriptions or
No,
anything.
no.
Okay. No, their wallets aren't here. You can't look at.
You don't know if they got taken by the cops or whatnot, but you don't see them now.
I guess the information I'm looking at, besides like just their name, okay, they seem like regular ass kind of dudes. They're not on any weird medications. Do we know what their majors are, or their education? Like, what are they leaning towards?
I don't think.
I don't know if I have enough.
I think
time.
if you could look through like what classes they took, you might be able
Yeah,
to.
and I don't
but
think
yeah.
I don't know if I have
Yeah, I
time
don't
for that.
think-
I'm like, guys, I was wondering if they have like a textbook or homework out.
I mean, I think one of them will say one was like a business major, and the other one was going to school for like
Not-
computer science.
Not occult studies.
no occult studies.
Studying hentai.
Big anime titties.
I don't know what else I would want to find in here. But, start looking through their head.
He's like, this is a pretty good collection.
not bad.
There's a couple that I don't have in
Man
here.
of culture, I see.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Dude.
Don't come in. Baiting.
You had to roll a sanity check. That's what we
Yeah.
So that's these two kids, huh?
Yeah, it's these kids. Yeah.
These two kids.
I don't. Well, you can check their computers for stuff, but they're locked. But
I'm trying to think
I would
if there's
say,
anything.
reflex. As you look outside, you can see like two neighbors across the way, like outside, just kind of like having a cigarette or like sharing. Maybe they're smoking a joint or something like that. You can see them kind of chilling out there. But other than that, you don't see anybody else outside. So
Cool. Good to know.
yeah, what do you guys do?
So yeah, I mean, I just kind of like when I see that, I'm like, because if I was asked for reflex here, I'd be like really careful, like noise. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I don't think you guys
right out
use
there.
any flashlights in the main area. I think
Yeah.
you just use the flashlights in the
Yeah,
back.
so we're being careful. It's
Yeah.
good. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. If I can get into their computers, honestly, like if there's something, because why these two students? I'm trying to see if there's anything we can find.
I feel like maybe they would have been taken.
They could
Maybe
have
the crime
computers.
scene.
So that's why I don't know how that shit works. I would assume they would probably catalog them, but yeah,
yeah.
they're probably
the hard drives. Okay,
I would assume like if someone's murdered, they probably start
Yeah, I guess
collecting evidence.
if they're
and stuff
like
that.
if they're assuming or looking into foul play, that kind of evidence.
Yeah.
Probably.
So you do know, like I said, you know that there is security cameras out there, so I think Reflex would probably look at that, like maybe I could hack into that and see stuff.
Cool.
Look at like previous things.
Noted.
But yeah.
All right.
But Duffy wants to just like look through personal effects, like drawers under mattresses, like where you would hide stuff.
Yeah.
Just like where a college kid would hide
I
stuff.
think as you kind of look through, you just find condoms,
Normal shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
you find
yeah.
stuff like that. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary.
Cool. Yeah.
Nothing occultish.
So let's talk about this for a second. So we thought we took care of the house issue, and we thought that was like where the Dark Man was, and we're good. Now the same MO is happening elsewhere. Like, what does that tell us? Like, should we be afraid about the calls happening from this location now too?
Dude, that's a good question.
Very
Like,
good
Look for a landline.
Yeah, we know that
Doesn't work. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So we need to be careful about the call thing from here forward. If we
Yeah,
get some
good
calls.
call.
We need a well. Anyways, we'll talk about that. But be careful.
So when we were getting calls from the house, the landline was disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But it was like the same phone number on our
Yes.
caller ID.
Yeah.
So if that phone number, didn't need a landline, could
yeah.
come from
Full spoof.
Anywhere.
This thing
It was
is
a ghost number.
yeah, master ghost hacking.
no thanks, heebie-jeebies. Don't like it.
Don't like it.
Yeah, what just whatever personal effects they have, as much info as we can get about
Yeah.
these kids for now.
I would probably say if we could take as many photos without, having the flash be shown in the front, and then just get out with the information that we have as fast as possible would probably be more
I'd say it probably takes
beneficial.
you guys probably like an hour to go through everything in there, like to get photos. Yeah, you just know that they, from what you can tell, these are just two dudes who met in school and just started living together. And then at one point they were killed in the past couple days. But without knowing more, you don't. Yeah, like
Do we remember who it was that put Hell Is Me on the original house?
I don't think we ever knew.
you never knew.
We just
It
knew it was
there.
animal blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ghost, probably.
I mean, you would think it'd be one of the people, right? I don't think
Why
maybe,
would?
I guess maybe one. I mean, maybe one.
Well, wasn't it fresh-ish?
Yeah.
I honestly thought the house did it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It-
Like
it
the
was-
haunting.
like
It was
House.
It was a house.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I can tell you
Hell
that now
House.
because it's
Yeah.
been over. But yeah, you
Oh,
guys,
shit.
it was 100% the house.
All right.
Okay. I mean, okay.
So does that mean okay. If the house is writing Hell Is Me as in the house, the ground
The
was
presence.
consecrated at that point.
Yes.
Does it look like the Hell Is Me and we're not? I mean, the only person who would probably know is Agnes, or who could figure it out. Does it look like it was done with a human hand? The
Yes.
Hell Is Me?
Yes.
So that's
So-
and it's in human blood too, which is different. So
Does it make us think that it was maybe one of those
Is it a-
kids that wrote it themselves and they
Is
are
it a
possessed?
copycat?
that's what I'm
Is
worried about.
Someone
Is
possessed?
someone found out something about the house. I don't know how they found out.
And
but then now
our
they're
names.
caught.
And our names. Our
Well,
agent. They
yes.
know that we were involved in it. Our
So
agent names.
I will say now that you see the handwriting on the wall, and you think back to your names, they're very, very similar.
Oh shit!
Dude.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Although
So-
I think that's a really good thing. What if it was one of them?
Mm-hmm. That
What-
like brained the other one, wrote Hell Is Me because he was already possessed himself.
It's
and then
entirely
got
possible. Like
himself.
we already know that people kept getting obsessed with the house. Could be a student that was already there, obsessed with it.
Okay.
We show up in in a span of 2-3 days, consecrate the place or whatever, and burn the house down, and then 2 years later it pops back up because the kid was there.
Mhm.
Remember that
Who knows?
we're having a Delta Green issue too. With like we don't trust Delta Green, which means the agents we interface with, or like the friendlies, they knew our agent names and they knew we were involved in that case.
It's
Could
true.
I don't know. It's not Yamil.
And it happened
There's
Saturday.
only one.
dead.
There's only one. Yeah, there's only one friendly you guys talked
There's
to.
only
And
the-
dealer, right?
So we got here on Wednesday, the 28th.
It
And
is
the
still-
graffiti happened on Saturday, which
Yes.
would have been about the 22nd,
About
24th, the 5th?
24th or 25th.
Like the night of the 24th and
Yeah.
the 25th.
Night of the 24th, night of the 25th, and we don't know if the other agents are here.
you don't.
When
you-
did these kids die?
Yesterday.
Last night, the 27th?
Yeah.
So the kids were getting into it
Sorry, the kids died Monday. They were killed Monday.
Oh.
the Monday after the graffiti.
Oh, they were. So the news article was
2 days
Tuesday.
Mm.
We're told about the graffiti Monday morning, and like you said, some murders happened Monday. So there's a 36-hour gap, 48-hour gap between graffiti showing up over Saturday, nothing happening Sunday that we know of. Some point Monday, this murder happens.
Yep.
Got it.
It would have been Monday morning or Monday evening.
Monday
Like,
evening,
yeah.
and we know they're both dead.
Is there any way possible to see who called the murder in?
That would
Because
be-
who would check on him?
Well, I think that's something I think is going to come out as we investigate. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you don't know from now.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I mean, can we find a news article that says anything what happened?
It just says that two.
Yeah.
It was very vague.
It was like you'd see like a 2-sentence thing, 2 students.
Right, yeah, and you see like it was written by like we'll say like a Josh Porter is the what's the word? Reporter.
Criminal.
So you can try to reach out to him, talk with him.
I'm going to recap the timeline here. So Saturday was when the shadows appeared, or on the wall, right? And then Monday, the kids died. These 2 kids in this place. 27th, the article came out, which was the next day. That was a Tuesday, and then today is the 28th of the Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you guys are kind of standing in this area, looking out. I'd say you eventually see those 2 people. Like they go back into one of their apartments. They finish up whatever they were smoking, and yeah, you guys are sitting here in this crime scene.
Yeah.
You guys gonna duck out?
We should. Yeah. We
maybe.
should get out of here unless we have something else to do.
We'll go back out the front. You lock us in here and climb out the back again.
Yeah. I mean, we could all go back out the back just to be safe. I mean, because
There's a dresser there, so yeah, you could probably.
it'd be
climb on
safer
that.
to go out the back.
I mean, crunching through dried blood and leaving that more of a track.
Oh, I guess maybe you're right. Okay, sure.
I don't want to go out the back door. I want to not touch anything as much as possible.
All right. Yeah, let's just very inconspicuously leave.
Okay, I'm gonna see if anybody notices.
There are cameras though,
There are cameras, yes. Okay,
but we kind of want to hack into that anyways. So
you could, yeah, if you want to. I mean, I don't know if you can remote. I mean, you could probably remote hack into it from your car or something like that.
I would need, yeah, I
You'd
need
be
also-
within the area of the Wi-Fi.
How many places routinely every single day look at
That's what I was thinking.
the stuff? As long as
only
we don't
do-
make a ruckus, we don't do anything suspicious
Right.
in the parking lot. There's no reason
Well,
for
I
them to
should
look
say
at.
this: we wanted to hack into it anyways to find out.
we do.
Yeah.
And
So-
are we actively actually cleaning the crime scene tomorrow?
You guys can come back, so
I mean,
That's what we're supposed to do? And if
Yeah.
it doesn't get cleaned, am I...
Oh yeah, that was our email.
but then you could also clean up what footprint you left in there too.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, we want to make sure. It's still just in case, you know.
Yeah, no, it works. Okay, so I think you guys, do you want to try hacking the cameras now while you guys are in the parking lot?
Sure, yeah. If there's, it depends on, like, there's some systems that are connected to a network, other systems that are off the network and just go straight to tape. So
This one, I think this is a much more modern one, so I think it's a network.
Yep. Okay.
So you got a 70, right?
So computer science is 61.
Okay, give me that roll.
Okay. Oh, and so Sigint is 60. I guess it's the same.
Okay.
So yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's just it's a 10, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Is it 100?
100 is all 3 zeros.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 10.
So cool. All right, you are able to hack into this security system.
I'm in.
So you guys see Reflex just working his magic. His fingers dancing across the.
Love it.
We'll do like the straight up hacker, just like.
Yeah, yeah.
A third hand
Yeah,
comes
exactly.
from behind the trench coat.
Yeah.
Swordfish with the guy.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
fucking-
Just like a maestro playing the keyboard as he gets into
What was
there.
it? Hugh Jackman. I'm laughing while I'm typing.
And yeah, so you get in and you go back to this day and you get back to where you go back to whatever it is and you're flipping through. You don't know what these guys look like, but you know what the room is, and you're watching that door, and eventually you see those 2 students coming back home, and they are with what looks like a woman. You can't see her face, She's. I mean, it's not like super like crystal clear or anything like that.
What
But you
time?
can see.
It's like a nighttime.
Yeah, it's pretty
Monday?
late. Yeah, it's pretty late.
It's
It's
fucking
probably. You're looking at it. It's probably like 2, 3 a.m. Like when bars have closed.
Oh.
It's the crone. It's the witch. It's the freaking nurse.
This one looks a little bit younger.
Yeah, well,
but
you know, she
so
could do that.
so you see them go into this. They go into the apartment, right? And then you see like the lights come on. You're kind of watching it. You're watching it, and then eventually about 4. Like 4:30ish, you see the door open and that same girl walk out, and she just opens the door. And I think from that shot, looking through the camera, you can see part of the me, like the end of the E, through the door on the wall.
Oh my god!
And she closes the door, and then she just kind of like looks around and then just walks. And for a split second, because you rolled very well, you see that right above the like sock line where her pants would be, like I'm gonna say she's like wearing a skirt. She looks like she's wearing like a very flirtatious outfit.
She would.
She's got like like maybe a mini skirt and like some like. I was thinking, I don't know, like fishnets or something. Like, anyways, she's got like either shorts or mini skirts on. You can see right above, like where her sock line on her ankle is. You see what looks like wings, like a tattoo of wings on there.
Oh
But I mean, it's pretty clear that you can make that out, but you can't see her face. You can see she has like blonde hair for the most part, but you can't like I said, her face is super. It's tough to see.
So it's near her like leg on her foot or something.
And then she just kind of walks off.
No blood on her, or that we can see or anything.
Not that you see.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Well, that's scary.
And then, yeah, the door is really wonky.
It's a haunted door.
You gotta like. I realize you have to like lift up to get it to lock now. I noticed the other day. I was like, fuck, I figured I'd fix this out.
All right.
So, all right. You also notice as you're watching this video.
Oh shit.
Are you all gathered around watching this?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Bated breath, one might say.
Cool. So you are all watching, kind of like you see her walk off, and it's like the camera kind of catches the outside. There's like a window looking into the apartment, kind of thing. You see a figure in all black just like appear, like momentarily in the window, and then just blink out, and then the lights in the whole like apartment go out, like all the lights dim.
God.
So I'll need a sanity roll for that.
I got chills. I'm getting spooked.
Ooh, fail.
Okay.
Fail.
81.
Just be one point loss.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep passing.
Yeah, that's fine. If you pass, you don't lose any
I
sanity.
mean, you have really good power, so. You've got the power.
You get the church.
94 over 53.
Lose a point of sanity. As you guys, I think that it's fitting that you three see this and lose
Yeah.
sanity. As you guys are watching this thing, I think you know exactly what you're looking at.
Oh my!
Whether
God.
your brain wants to register it or not, Strauss, you know what this is, and like deep down, you know what this is.
I remember having a flash of this.
Yes, you see that you know is the outline of Nyarlathotep in that apartment.
Agnes is like, oh, it's Tony. We go way back.
Oh, him again? And I think that's where we end the episode.
Shit.